So one of the other interesting parts of the chart that we can talk about is we could talk about the moon. We haven't talked about the moon much yet, so let's do some of that. So we do have the moon in Aries. The moon in Aries is someone, it represents someone who wants to come in first. They want to win. They want to be number one. The moon is our emotional center. Aries is the warrior. Aries says, I will feel comfortable when I am taking action. Aries is a Mars-ruled sign. Mars provides the energy for it. When we're talking about someone's emotions, okay, the moon deals with crisis mode. So what do we do when there's a crisis? Well, the knee-jerk reaction is typically our moon sign. In this particular case, we could say that the moon drove him toward action. That's where he was the most comfortable. Now, it's also in the third house of communication. But this house also, of course, has a lot of other things. Just so you have an idea, every zodiac, every house in the horoscope has 80 or 90 different keywords that we could talk about, okay? But in the third house, we often talk about communication. So he felt comfortable communicating with people based on the amount of files we've seen recently. I mean, we've seen tons and tons and tons of email communications with people. That was an area in which he felt very comfortable. Okay. What is also interesting, though, is that here in the third house, we also have the idea of neighborhood. Okay. The third house represents our local area. Okay. It represents local commuting, represents us getting back and forth to work. Okay. But what's interesting in this particular case is that this need for security, okay, that we've seen here in Mars, and Mars providing the energy for this moon in Aries. What did he do? Well, he created his own neighborhood, his own secure neighborhood, and that was the island. Wherever he was, though, he created compounds, if you will, areas of safety. That was very important to him. And he wanted to feel safe in his neighborhood. That's our moon in Aries in the third. Okay? Again, every position, every house has different aspects to it, has different qualities, different areas of your life that it rules. In this case, the third house also represents the neighborhood as well as his ability to communicate.